Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV. Today, we're talking about how big we should make our goals. Are you ready? One of the most common questions I get asked about goal setting is, how big should they be? Sort of here's the paradox. If I set my goal really low, I might really easily make it, and then maybe I didn't even need to set it, and certainly I don't get anywhere near what's possible. But if I set the goal too high, if it's too far out there, even if it's really desirable, I feel like I'm going to be discouraged and disappointed when I don't reach it. And I might even get discouraged before I even get started. Like, it's so big, I really want it, but there's no way I'll ever get there. So that's the question, like, where do I put it? And I have a lot of thoughts about this, but the first thing I would say is there's some amount of personal preference, personality, if you will, about this, because if you're a kind of person that looks at it and gets discouraged before you even start, then setting it quite so big might not be the right answer. But you need to find what works for you. You also may find that in some parts of your life, at certain stages of life, you might have a really big goal where in other areas that aren't quite as big, where you're going to sort of focus in one part of your life at a given time. So I think it makes some sense to find the right balance for you. Having said that, though, if we always set them too low, if we always make them too easy, we'll never come close to reaching what's possible or even having a sense of what we could achieve. So let me tell you a quick story. You've probably heard of Mark Victor Hansen and Jack Canfield. They are the co-authors of the Chicken Soup for the Soul books. Now, there's a lot of stories about the Chicken Soup for the Soul books, but I'm confident you're familiar with this book, well, really with this series of books. Here's the story that I want to tell you quickly. In 1989 or 1990, around in there, they set a goal to sell 1 billion Chicken Soup for the Soul books. 1 billion with a B. Now, I don't know what you know about the book business, but that's a very large number. Like, that's not ever been done. Now, they set that goal, a 30-year goal, to sell 1 billion books. Now, at this point, I've heard different numbers about how many they've sold, and obviously there's not just one book, but there's a whole series of books, of all manner of books around the Chicken Soup brand. And I've heard different numbers, but I've heard a lot of numbers in the 150 million book range. I could be off either way. I'm pretty confident that they're nowhere near the 1 billion book mark. However, while there's no question that that is a very, very large and audacious goal, the questions that we ought to ask of application are, number one, if they don't make it, will it matter? Probably not. Are they pretty happy with what they've accomplished? Probably. Would they like to have achieved more? Probably. In the end, would they ever have made the sales that they've made if they hadn't have set the goal so big? See, I think that's the most important question. Let me say it again. If the goal hadn't been as big as it was, would they ever have sold anywhere near the number they've actually sold? I think no chance. And that leads us to our tweet for us today. Setting a really big goal changes our thinking and may make what seemed impossible more probable. So the next time you're setting goals, think about Mark and Jack and the Chicken Soup for the Soul story. Think about how you might want to turn up the volume on your goals and set that bar just a little bit, or maybe a lot bit higher, because doing that might be exactly what you need to create the results that you really want. Now, if you've watched this video with me for the last few minutes, I know that you are like me and you have an achiever's mindset, and I'm excited about that. And that's why I created a brand new product that is exactly what you're going to want. It's a multimedia product that we're going to put in a box and send to you, and it's called Start Today: How to Make Your Next 12 Months Your Best 12 Months. Now, this product contains both audio and video content with me, sharing in a variety of areas to help you actually meet those targets of your next 12 being your best 12. And it includes a journal with 26 powerful questions. It includes handouts and templates, and it includes a variety of other bonuses that I'm not even going to tell you about here. You can learn more about this product and how to get your copy by following the link at the end of this video or elsewhere on this page. If you're serious about making your next 12 months your best 12 months, if you do have the achiever's mindset and know that you're capable of achieving more and having more fun doing it, this is the product for you. In fact, you may want to order a copy not just for yourself, but for your colleagues, for your employees, or even for your children. And if you want to buy multiple copies, we'd love to help you. And if you buy 3 or more, I'll even give you a discount. I hope you do choose to join us. I look forward to sending your box to you. And I look forward to doing that really soon. Thanks so much. I look forward to seeing you on a future episode.